I've been wanting to talk to you for a while, so I appreciate you inviting me for coffee today. Do you know why I was so excited to see you? Because I feel that deep down, you are genuinely a good father. Mostly because I see the way you treat your daughter, Brenda. It's a beautiful relationship you have with your daughter. It pleases me a lot that she never got to see the reality that existed in our house. Brenda became a working woman, a real estate agent in Miami because she never had a father who would arrive drunk almost every night at her house. Brenda never had to learn what fear was at the age of 13. I know it's like to struggle to pay for my bills and to save money to visit my mother in Puerto Rico. And the few moments that I have to visit her, I have to console her because I see her crying uncontrollably in her bed with nightmares and memories of the past. Specifically, the moments you were blind from drunkenness and you hit us with a belt. The moments when my mother accused you of drunk, you hit her with a closed fist. When food lacked salt, closed fist. And when she would sleep and not wait for you coming up until 3 a.m., closed fist. Or because she woke up ugly one morning crying herself to sleep. Many years later, my mother stopped crying. She was like a mummy, a robot programmed to obey you, but that was not even enough for you. It bothered you even more to see her like that, as if you like to see her suffer. One morning, something got to my mother. She quietly collected our belongings for us and we left our house. We got a restraining order and we left you. However, despite all of those horrible times, for some reason, I have missed you. We didn't see you for a very long time, but you had a whole family. For years, I watched Brenda grow up as an adult on Facebook. The birthdays she was invited to, the schools she went to, the grades she received, the volleyball practices that you took her to, the social activities. You cooked a rice with chicken for her entire class. You were friends with her friends, the parents of her friends. For years, I witnessed those differences between Brenda and me. I called you. I started looking for you, but you would ignore me. I was originally afraid to meet with you today because of all the toxic memories I have of you. Jealousy consumed me in what seemed like an internal depression. I blamed myself for the lack of relationship between us. And I always do my best to try to impress you. I posted my achievements on Facebook, but you never congratulated me. You never spoke to me. And that almost destroyed me. Consumed me with hatred, for guilt, for existing. I felt so alone. And I saw no purpose to continue in this life that I did not ask to be born. And I always wondered why I deserved all of this. And I always wondered why, despite everything, why did I love you so much? But now living here in New York, I realize I'm not to blame for anything and I do not deserve this. I realized I am not the problem, that the problem has always been you, and that you destroyed my life because of your selfishness. And just when I start to break free from you, you have the audacity to ask me for money. That you've lost everything because now your dear wife is leaving you. Now you regret the lack of our relationship, and you dare to speak to me as if nothing happened between us, as if everything is fine. But you know what? You won't receive anything from me. And I hope you agree on that. And if you ask me for money again, I hope you have a great reason to convince me why I should. Because for now, the only thing I would pay is the bill of this coffee shop. And the only thing that I will give you is my silence, which you liked so much during all those years of your drunkenness.